man. How about you?
Good, good.
So, well, this game is I just wanted to do like a checkup because I think that I've improved in some things, but like I go back in some others. Like for example, I feel like I'm not gathering enough uh
Information.
info.
hmm
Yeah, exactly. Um, and yeah, maybe I don't know what else could also spot. Maybe also like I'm not pinging that much as I should. I think.
Smite, nice, really good. Okay, yeah, well, look. So, I mean, so far early game, this is pretty awesome. He still has buff. Now, if I was you, I would just run away. Don't, no point to fight him. You have no smite for crab, so you just give it, and then you go to top crab. Beautiful. So far early game is beautiful. Full clear, take his camp. Um, I don't really see the point of warding this because if you think about it, even though you have no vision, you kind of should know exactly what both junglers did, right? You started blue Grump Wolves, he did red Krugs Raptors. When you're on Raptors, he's on
Yep.
Wolves. When you're on Krugs, he was on Grump. And then you just made it here before him because you just cleared like what 15 seconds faster, right? So this just
Yeah.
tells you that when like your Krug spawn, your Grump spawns, when your Wolf spawn, he'll Raptor spawn. If anything, your camp speed like 5 seconds faster. So like if your Wolf spawn in 34
Yeah.
seconds, we could say his Raptor spawn at like 39. And I'm only saying this because we know that he was slower than you because you made it in time for his blue, right? So like you
Yeah.
don't really need to like ward to know when these camps are up because of that. And at the same time, at the same time you don't really need to ward them to know when he's on them because like most 90% of the time people are on their camps right when they spawn. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Exactly.
And it's like sometimes like if you have nothing better to do, then yeah, warding is good. There's no downside. But right now, your Gromp spawns in 14 seconds. So every single second you stay on the map is an extra second you'll be late to your Gromp, right? So you want to recall
Okay. Yeah.
instantly, right? Because if you recall right now, even right now you're gonna be late to it no matter what happens. It takes 8 seconds to
Yeah.
recall. By then the camp's spawning in 6 seconds, and obviously it doesn't take 6 seconds to run from base to Grump. It takes like 15. So already you're gonna be like 10 seconds late to the Grump. It's fine, but every single second you walk, it goes from 10 seconds late to Grump to 11 seconds late, 12 seconds late,
Yeah.
13 seconds late, 14 seconds late, 15 seconds late. And now there's gonna be a fight. So now you're gonna be like 30 seconds late to the Grump. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
literally, I kill this Scuttle right now. Boom, boom. B. Press B right now as their buff kills it, and you're not gonna be that late, you know. Um, so
Yeah.
so yeah, the ward's not bad. It just if let's say you're ground spawning in 30 seconds, then we'd go ward because we're not. There's no
Yeah.
co-
The
the co-
problem is the tempo.
yeah cost opportunity. You're not losing anything for it. In this case, you are losing
Yeah.
something for the ward, and that's why I don't think the ward is good enough to. It's a good ward, but it's not good when it comes to what I give something be late to willingly be late to my camps for the ward. No, because again, it's not necessary because you should know decently well when the camp spawns. You know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, we do all these scams. So
Wait, before this, like before the crab, do you know? Do you have an idea why that minion was there? Like, look when I flash into mid lane, like that one. Here.
so that's a wonderful question. What the fuck? Uh,
There's no Rico in the game to say.
yeah, honestly, bro, clip this. I'll post it on Twitter. This is fucking this is funny. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's funny. I have no idea. Yeah. I didn't even notice that. I think that guy would have died
Zoe
too.
could have bubbled it. Zoe bubbled it, and it slept and it stayed still.
Yeah, I guess, but even
Oh,
even then, that took
brother.
a
Yeah,
long
that's a
while.
Zoe thing.
Oh, anyways, this, this, this recall. Nice, get level 6. Run to bot side. Play for bot gank or dragon. Q. This looks really fucking good. Nice ult. Not sure about your decision to go for Maokai over Ashe. You remember why you wanted to go for Maokai over Ashe? Because in my head, like, Ashe is just like kind of right in front of you, right? Like in this case, you're comparing it. Like
Yep.
you have to chase after the Maokai, but Ashe is like, yeah, you have to chase after Maokai, but this guy has to walk into you. So this guy looks like easier to hit, no? Like he has to. You're behind him. You're not behind him. Like if like this is the same as like for Maokai if you were like here, right? That
Yeah.
he has to walk through you. If he's walking this way, he walks this way to escape. He has to walk by you. Same with Ash. Ash only has two ways to escape: this way or this way. Both ways you're in his way. So like he can't avoid you, but this guy can avoid you. He can walk like this. You have to cut him off, right? So my Ash is just a way easier kill. So I just go for Ash here. I think Ash is like guaranteed kill. He's closer to you. So I think you just go for the Ash kill because yeah, I guess you end up getting both. But this guy, if you just kept walking this way, you'll never catch him, right?
Yeah.
So this guy's just an idiot.
Yeah. It was his
Yeah.
mistake.
I mean, it's a great early game. You realize you're close to your item, so instead of basing, you greeted your camps and then you base. Now you fought full item. Perfect. Now we should clear up and play for the grubs. If you wanted to as well, you're so strong. You know for a fact. We talked. You said the gathering information part. Right now, if you gather like the information, you know that you're like 10 times stronger than Khazix. Any fight involving you and Khazix, 1v1 or 2v2 mid or 2v2 top or 3v3 bot, anything that involves you and Khazix being in front of each other, you're gonna murder him, right?
Yeah.
Because you're obviously you're 3-0, he isn't. So in this case, if you want to just skip your camps one time and you could just run for now straight to grubs. And if he's there, you'll kill him. And if he's not there, you'll just get the free camp, and then you'll go back to your own camps, right? So
Yeah.
I think in this case you're just so much stronger than him. I would think it's a shame if he would be able to get an objective from you. And I think you're too focused on you gotta play for yourself. It's solo queue. Like I know you're trying to hold this way for Twitch, bro. I could give a fuck. If I'm you, I have such better things to do. I have Krugs to do. I have Red to do. Again, there's a scuttle top. There's an objective. There's grubs to do. Like there's so many. Like again, if it was one of those things you have like 6 camps down, it's same logic as the ward. If you have like 6 camps down, no objective up, super free time where you got nothing to do, sure, bro, freeze the wave, why not, right? But like there are so much more
Yeah.
important things you can do with your time, and you're 3-0, you're a powerhouse. You should be getting kills, invading, objectives. You can do whatever you want. Doing something like holding away for your teammates, freezing is like the most like it's not a bad play, but it's so like vegan. Like it's not progressing the game. It's kind of just like you know what I mean? Like, you want to be progressing the game.
Yeah.
That could be invades or ganks or dives, objectives. That's what you want to play. Like you're 3-0. I want to fucking fight people. I want to force the agenda. Trying to freeze a bot wave is not forcing the agenda. Like Twitch is gonna. This home guards are OP. Twitch probably maybe loses like 2, maybe 3 minions to this tower. He's not losing shit, you know. Um,
Yeah.
so I think this is a complete waste of time. You could be first of all, if you just run straight to grubs, you'd be the grubs. You're already hitting grubs. One of the grubs is already dead. Comparison, or even if you don't want to do straight to grubs, let's say you're clearing, your red and Krugs are both dead by now, and now you're walking to grubs by now. You know, instead we're 50 like 1v1 this guy, living with 1 HP, right? Getting our flash burnt. Like it's just
Yeah.
this is not how do you say uh you know it does not feel like a stable way to progress the game is taking 1v1s for Kha'Zix for freezing a wave. It feels so flip, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, worked out. Full clear. Got the grubs anyways. Now we base. Play into dragon. Looks good. I think if you want to start dragon, you should just do it now. Because right now Twitch and Lulu um aren't haven't base. They're still on the map, you know. So like right now, if you do it now, you're gonna have your balling to do it with you. But then obviously
Yeah.
as here now your balling's basing. So like now you can't. Now you're forced to be like a schmuck wait for them to wait 20 seconds for them to show back up, right? So I think if you wanted to pull it earlier, you should just pulled it like 20 seconds ago instead of the Raptor camp, right? Because now you're just walking back and
Yeah.
forth waiting for Twitch, which technically is fine as well. It just goes back to it kind of sucks just waiting around, you know.
I thought like I don't have a smite, but I will have it upgraded compared to
Oh,
Kha'Zix.
you're right. You
So I
do.
said like, oh, I'll just wait. That's my bad also
Why?
because I smited
Yeah,
on
yeah. As I
Crocs.
said,
Yeah.
yeah, as I said, I don't know why. I have no idea why you smite Craig's. Okay, yeah. Well, that's one thing. You basically never smite camps unless you have 2 charges. That's like just how jungle is.
Yeah.
Oh, this looks really good though. That guy's tops. You go take his bot camps. Smites it away. It's fine. Take our camps. Base for item. Play for Herald. I think you're playing for objectives really well this game. Got 2 dragons. Got Herald. Got 3 grubs. Doing our camps. Heralding mid. I think this is a bad Herald just because if you look, the tower's 1 HP. See? So I think you could break this tower without Herald. You could just break it by walking up and auto attacking like twice, you know? Especially because you have 3 grubs.
Oh yeah.
So I think it's still fine because you got on the second hit, but I want you to use your Herald on a healthier tower, I'd say. and it's just map awareness. You just did not know. Like you gotta be paying attention. You have no idea that that guy just went on your teammate. It's fine though. They're both gonna be alive for Dragon as long as you don't die or get your conditions burned. I don't know why you decide you want to give the dragon now though. Like, just go wolf the dragon, right? It's not like the dragon just it hasn't spawned yet, and Twitch is already back up. Zoe is alive. Lulu's up in 2 seconds, right? And here, look, you just saw Nasa's top side. Their jungle's top, so why not run straight to dragon? Their jungle's top side. Who's first to dragon right now? This guy or this guy? Right, they're the same. If anything, Twitch is probably faster because he
Yeah.
has home guards. So I see no reason why. Like, look at I guess bat getting information, right? Our AD carries 2 items. Their
Yeah.
AD carries 1 item. This is going to be. We're fighting this dragon no matter what, you know. Your 2 items.
Yeah.
You
True.
already got two as well. Nasa's when he spawns, he has TP, right? So I see no reason why
Okay.
you'd
Yeah.
be topside
That
right
makes
now, right?
sense.
You have smite up, you have flash up, you have ult up. Thank God he didn't do it while you're in base, you know, because technically Khazix could have just pulled it while you're in base.
Yeah.
Okay. We turn to fight the dragon. I'll play the fight and then I'll tell you my thoughts after the fight. Cause I already have some thoughts. It looks like the fight worked out. So, because you said one of the things you want to work on is gathering information. So before you go into any
Mm,
fight, you know this is going to be a major dragon fight. You know this dragon fight probably wins the game or decides the game because if you get it, that you're super close to soul. If you get soul, you win. And if you lose this fight, well then your soul and con's out the window, and it's a really close game. It's 12-12, right? So this game
Yeah.
probably the most important fight of the game. So it's always important to ask yourself, how am I going to play this fight? You know, when you ask yourself, how am I going to play a fight? You ask yourself, who am I going to focus? Who am I going to play for? Who am I going to protect? All these questions become asked, right?
Yeah.
You haven't pressed tab yet. I'm trying to go back to when you press tab. You need to be pressing tab more because I'm not skipping forward just to see
Yeah.
if you press it, and I'm not seeing you press it at all.
I think when I base, most probably like after the blue.
Yeah, we'll see.
I did. Maybe I don't even. Yeah.
I mean, I'm not pressing tab at
Yeah.
all.
I'm inting.
This is terrible. I mean, you say
Yeah.
yourself when you gather information, you can't. There's no information to gather without pressing tab. All the information in the game is from tab.
Yep.
You're literally not pressing at all. I'll go back. You press it once here. This is like a full minute ago. So, but my point is, you know, you need to fight this dragon, and you need to know who am I gonna play for. And the answer is it my 0-4 Zoe with 1 item, or is it my 3-3 AD carry with 2 items, right? The answer is my AD
Yep.
carry. So even though this fight ends up working out, I think you need to just stick with this Twitch like glue. If you see Twitch playing in the fight left side, top left, then
Go with him.
I'm gonna go top left as well. Or you could kind of walk like this way as like a brick wall. So if Yasuo tries to walk through you, you'll kill him, but then you're stopping him from going on the Twitch, you know. But you should be more
Yeah.
aware of your Twitch this fight because I know you ended up killing Yasuo, but this guy is low-key
But
useless, right?
he's the carry in the end, right? So,
Yeah, so I think protecting Twitch. It looks like Khazix dove on the Twitch and killed him, and maybe if you're with Twitch, the Khazix would die, and then obviously Khazix is their strongest member, so if Khazix dies killing Twitch, then it's worth, you know.
yeah.
Again, the fight ended up working out, but it's important to not pressing tab 2 minutes before the thing is terrible. Also, you have to stop pressing. You have to stop smiting these camps. This is so terrible. Like you just smited it. Well, let's say for some reason enemy team just pulls Baron right now. I don't know why, but they pull it. You literally have no smite. Like not having like right now Zoe dies, right? Let's say they pull Dragon. They pull Baron right now. But right, because
Yeah.
that's not because of your smite. They pull it because we gotta pick on Zoe. Let's start Baron 45, right? Now you can't even play the 50-50 yet. Like it's so
Yep.
unbelievably bad. You literally there's a rule. You literally never smite camps unless you have 2 charges. That's like the only time you'd ever do it ever.
Okay.
I mean, you just get caught. You have no ult, no flash. There's no reason to be fighting this aggressively. I think if you want to do this one time, this is great. A good chunk. This guy's forced to base now. Awesome. Good chunk. You landed 2 Qs. And now just leave. Go do Grom. Go take top wave. Go do something else. So you're not going to kill this guy. And you have no flash, no ult, so you're able to get collapsed on, right?
Yeah.
Holy fuck, how OP is Yasuo? Let's watch this fight.
Like here in this angle, like if you pause here, like right now, after no, after we kill everyone, like when there's only me and Khazix and Lulu,
Mm-hmm.
what would be your decision here? Like where would
Probably do like
you probably do?
blue grump base. I mean, you're not catching a Khazix, right? This guy has an E
Yeah.
that's fucking 20 meters wide, and you're not two manning Baron. Dragon spawning 38 seconds. You're probably just doing blue grump, basing, and playing Dragon.
Okay. Because I thought like just going Dragon straight away, like not let Khazix back neither.
How are you gonna stop him from backing?
Yeah, well, or like if he backs, or like just don't engage into us. That's like if Lulu just stays beside me, in my opinion, I think he wouldn't engage, right? But or not,
I don't know what you're
it's too
talking.
risky.
I don't know what you're saying.
Cause like I wanted to go Drake and like
How are you
start the
how are
Drake.
you going
That's
Dragon? It's not
like
up yet. What
yeah,
dragon
yeah,
are you
in
hitting?
30
It's
seconds.
36 seconds. Are you gonna sit
Yeah,
in pit for 30
okay,
seconds?
yeah, yeah, true.
I mean, what are you gonna do with dragon for 30 seconds, bro? Go
Yeah,
base,
yeah,
go do blue buff. You have 900 gold to spend. You could buy a giant spell. You can go do blue and then have a blue up for the fight, and then base for giant spell. You could there's what's why sit in? You have your half HP as well. Why go sit in? Why sit in the dragon pit for 30 seconds? Well, it makes no sense.
yeah,
What's the plan? Are you gonna catch a
yeah,
Kha'Zix? Obviously not. He's gonna eat over walls.
yeah,
Like all you're doing is baiting your Lulu to be here, and also it's your fault. You need to. She's literally asking for assistance. Please fucking hold my hand, because if she doesn't hold if you don't hold her hand, she's Kha'Zix going to kill her. You know?
yeah. I mean, I wanted to do the crab so get
Yeah.
vision
Wait.
where Kha'Zix
Where's the
is,
rush, bro?
but
You have 20 seconds before dragon spawns. Is
yeah,
there a rush? Make sure she's
yeah,
safe, and then go do the crab. She wants to get wards down. She's trying to find them. Walk with her. She'll place a ward, and then you do the scuttle crab.
yeah. Well, I thought like the crab would do the same work in the end, like that word, the same the work of a word, like
Yeah, why are you? I don't know what you're flashing. What are you flashing for? Do you
yeah,
have CC? Do you have CC? Are you gonna CC him or something?
yeah. No, I think I just like got mad there, kind of.
Yeah, finally, it's all around. Like this makes no sense. Like you just
You
you're
should
not.
I should have just based
Yeah, you just
here.
base. You
Yeah,
buy a giant spell and base. Yeah, giant spell's 900 gold. That's that you're buying Randuin's, right?
yeah,
So you just buy your item, base. Also, you're never starting dragon on spawn. How are you starting dragon on spawn? Just wait for your teammates. Like you know, that's not don't
mm,
want to pull on spawn anyways. Look at that timers. You're gonna have Zoe alive, and they're also gonna be dead. So you're gonna have a 3v1. You, Zoe, and Lulu, right?
yeah,
And you're also just not pulling dragon out. Like everyone knows, you always pull dragon out. Like you'd pull it out here, and now you're using this is vision now. You're acting like a brick wall, so Zoe can walk. But right now, when you're pulling it here, this is all fog of war, and then this Kha'Zix just went like this and killed the Zoe. Like you have to
yeah,
pull it out. Hmm. You need Randuin Ace. I mean, you're so close to Randuin's. You definitely need it. The Yasuo is fucking shredding you.
yeah. He also had pork, so
Mhm.
damage.
I mean, look, you gotta avoid this guy. Like this guy's the only one that can kill you. You know, and you're like choosing to fight him. You know what I mean? Like, I'd rather stick
Yeah,
with my Twitch and Lulu again. Like Kha'Zix is just doing whatever he wants to them. Like instead of like there's two things like ways tanks play. Either tanks A are just running into the enemies, or B they just stick on their teammates. In this game, you need to stick on your teammates, but you keep trying to run at the enemies. You know?
yeah. I kind of realized that like after the next fight, I guess. 'Cause I'm used to playing Mundo the other way. I never really played him like to stick with
Yeah, just
teammates.
hand depend, right? It just in this case you have a AD carry, hyper AD carry, Twitch Lulu who are super mobile, and like it's not your job to do damage, it's their job to do damage, right?
Yep.
And also champs depends on their champions. Like they have a lot of champions that you can't really kill, and they can kill you, like Yasuo, right? Um,
Yep.
so
Gragas too.
the job like switches. Like if you're playing a game where they have like I don't know Ashe Xerath, like champs that you could easily run down and kill, right? And your AD carry was like Ezreal. Well then yeah, you wouldn't be pulling your Ezreal. You'd be going and running down Ashe Xerath. But they don't really have any like champs for you to run down. Like I guess okay they have Ashe, but like Ashe is useless. Like but like all the champs that your team cares about killing Yasuo, Khazix, Gragas, you cannot kill these champions. Agreed? Like you're not.
Yep.
It's not what you're good at. So you just have to swap to like being like a defensive playstyle. And it's like fine if you're taking damage, but only if your Twitch is in range to hit as
Yeah.
well.
Safe.
You know.
Yep.
Yeah, this is a perfect example by the way. Like you're on Twitch's face, you see Kha'Zix, boom, Kha'Zix won't jump in now because he sees you're on him. But if you were like here right now, like trying to kill these guys, Kha'Zix would have just one shot your Twitch. You see the difference?
Yeah.
You're literally on him, so
Yeah.
Kha'Zix realized, oh shit, you know, and now he has to back up, and he's forced to dodge your Qs and shit. But if you weren't like, this is called
Yeah.
marking. You're marking that person. If you weren't marking Kha'Zix here, the Twitch would then he could just kill Twitch whenever he wants, you know.
Yep.
So your job is always to mark the people that are a threat to Twitch. Some fights is going to be Kha'Zix, some fights is going to be Yasuo, you know.
Yep.
And like these two fights, look, you're literally just sitting on his face. You're literally on top of him, and boom,
Yeah. Yeah.
you're just killing them all. It looks like you guys end here. Yeah. So literally, I mean, all game I'm telling you, just sit on his face, sit on his face. The last fight of the game, you're literally just sitting on him, and they can't kill him, and he's just killing them all. You see? It's like such a clear
Yeah.
cause and effect. So I think you had a really
Yeah.
good early game actually. I think your mid game is where you started making mistakes. Like your early game is super solid. Like your 4-0, you got the first three grubs, you got the first dragon, right? I think it's
Yep.
I think it was just mid game you kind of forgot your like job or your role. You didn't realize I'm not a carry. I'm a tank. I'm a frontliner. I have a super fed Twitch, right? There's the
Yep.
third dragon fight. Don't forget where even though you won that fight, it was the same thing that like you were like playing with your 0-4 Zoe instead of your 5 kill the Twitch, right? So it's always and again this all
Yep.
goes back to pressing tab as well. Realizing okay my Twitch